Christensen Communications started out as the Medelia Telephone Company in 1903. That was about the time that telephone was becoming a thing. Fast forward to 1998, it became pretty obvious that plain old telephone systems were kind of becoming a thing of the past, and that internet was really kind of where things were going. So the Medelia Telephone Company on 1 January 1998 became Christensen Communications. We're looking at what's the next evolution, because we want to stay in front of that, and the technology piece of that has become very important. So we're expanding from what was a telephone company to a communications company to now a communications and technology company. There's been a tie between Pioneer Bank and Christensen Communications for quite some time. Prior to being Pioneer Bank, it was Farmers Bank, and it was a privately owned local bank. The president at the time was on the board of directors of the Medelia Telephone Company. Very good friend of my grandfather's and my great uncle, my grandfather's brother. Great interaction between David Krause and my dad as they worked through what the financial issues were and how we tackled certain financial problems. Where it really hit home, the biggest game changer for us happened just before the pandemic. So we were in the process of doing the fiber build for the rural areas around Medelia. My brother and Steve Cooling, the president across the street, and David Krause got together. Brent said, we know we have the financing coming in the out years. Could we set a period of time and establish a line of credit so that we can get ahead of buying supplies with the understanding that we pay what we need off over time? That could not have been a more genius decision. And the reason is because the pandemic hit. Supply chain issues, not a problem because we bought ahead. Getting equipment that we needed so that we could be aggressive despite the challenges of the pandemic, we were able to get in front of that because of the financial support, financial guidance, and the financial backing that Pioneer provided to us. Where we need to be asking the hard questions and the kinds of decisions we need to be thinking about from a return on investment perspective. They know your situation specifically, they know your specific challenges, so they know which part of their staff is the right person to talk to, just because they're that familiar with what they're doing. And as a community bank, they understand each nuance of all the businesses that may be a little bit different, which is exceptionally helpful. There are a lot of things that we do with Pioneer Bank that are community related. That we have a mutual interest in seeing the community succeed, and we want to work together to make sure the community succeeds. How do we do this smartly? Providing support like they have in the past, guiding us through what right looks like from a financial perspective, and having that kind of guidance and assistance is going to be critical to make sure we do it right and continue the success, not only for this company, but for the community as well.